She sprained her wrist in the last class, doing the wrist locks. Okay. But it's, you know, it's her job to tell me. I appreciate you, but you know that though, right? I don't need to tell you.
Is that actually a large? Wait. They actually get a large. Yeah, you're a large. I was thinking. Oh.
Are you gonna get a T-shirt though? Also?
How much is the T-shirt?
20 and 40.
I don't know what to say.
They cost me money.
I'll just get a. What's that ball? Yeah, Robin. Yeah,
I'll put those T-shirts online, and I'll sell through all of them within. On the Dojo Facebook page, I used to put up a design. These are like two T-shirts. They're going to be delivered, you know, I don't know, whatever, June 4th, and then pre-order them this weekend until Sunday night. I make $600 like that, just on an email. Boom. But then what happened was the T-shirt people I was using, the first one, prints were back upside down on one run, so it like delayed everything and sent them back, and you had to order new shirts. People were getting angry, yo, I ordered a T-shirt, I paid you already, I ordered a shirt, blah, blah, blah. So I stopped doing that whole thing. But it worked out well for me when I did it. So now I got to put the money up front. Yeah. And the Dojo doesn't make a lot of money on T-shirts, that's why I don't keep them in stock.
It was 40 minutes for $7.99.
If I had them printed in China, like probably what you're used to, and, you know, you buy your buy your Bon Jovi T-shirts. They're cheap. I could have those T-shirts made, printed, full color, front and back, put into Jincon Dojo vacuum sealed pack with my own logo on the back. Everything super fun. 80 cents. 80 cents.
Oh, that's China.
No, that's Pakistan.
Oh.
China's more expensive. China's not as cheap as Mexico, man. People,
It's still cheap, but
no, it's no. People want high margin products to sell. So the choice isn't in Chinese manufacturer. Because the Chinese manufacturer, the Chinese and the Russians manufacture all of the United States military missile fuselages. You know that? Okay. So again, once again, don't make comments like Chinese manufacturing is cheap. Actually, no. Their technology, in many ways, is much better than ours. It's that there's people in the Western world who want to sell products at a high margin and order cheap stuff to sell for a lot of money. Walmart. Right? Let's sign up, guys. Let's get started. Miguel, good to see you. Did you like the flyer? Okay, which one's not, guys? Let's get it started. Shoot! Go! Go! Si. G. G. Not G. Not G. G. Good. Ju. Ju. Okay, guys, let's start rolling down the corner. Let's go. Begin with 4 rolls. Let's go. 2 feet. Keep it moving. Do some adjustments here. Miguel, give me a second. Steve, good to see you. Good, I'm glad. Let's make it happen, man. Ricardo, wave your hands to the camera. He's coming to San Diego. Okay.
The weekend?
No. August 16th. Let's go on, man. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Come on, clean that up, guys. There should be no thumping on this technique. Okay, stop. Let's do that. When we do this, here, in this position, as I bring my body weight back, so too is this foot turning. This foot is turning in this direction as I pivot on my lead foot. This. So as I come around here, this foot isn't pointing that way at that 135. I'm here like this in Seigan, right? In this direction. Now, as I go to do Gyaku Nagare, doing this roll, I want to twist my knee. So the movement is shifting the foot to the side and pivoting on the lead foot, like this. Now this foot is pointing in the direction that I'm rolling. As this arm comes around, I transfer my line of sight over my right shoulder. As I go to this roll, 2 feet, keeping my eye over this shoulder, I come up and my eyes in this direction. So ideally, as you do the movement, you have a 360-degree visual throughout the technique. This is important though. Here, this movement with the foot and that turn. All right? Let's stick to this technique, Gyaku Nagare. This is on the green belt test also. Let's get this footwork correct. Open up those legs. Get deep, get that pivot, get that roll. Make sure your eye contact is over on the other shoulder as you're doing it. Talk to me, Miguel. Come on. Okay. Two feet. Got to come up on 2 feet with these exercises. Pivot on the ball, the back foot, get into a sprinter stance. 2 feet, 2 feet. Okay, not bad, Frankie. Do your off bounce. Check that left leg. Come on, Ricardo. 2 feet. All right, let's take a step away from finishing up our rolls and let's work this technique out a little bit more with the sword. So, in my curriculum, we have, it's called the Gyaku Nagare is the name of the technique. Gyaku is a reverse, and Nagare is a flow. And when you get it, then you go into the green belt test. In the Jinkan, you have this technique. Steve, come on over. Steve's done this test, so he understands the technique. It's completely different where when we train Gyaku Nagare like you guys were just doing, it's your own time. You decide, all right, I want to do the roll now. Now, on the test, it's based on my time. It's now an escaping technique. So from here, he doesn't do the roll until I do the cut. Okay? That's it. So it's a little bit of a different pressure. Another one is there's no pressure. You just do the roll whenever you want to. On the Sankyu test, you have to demonstrate the technique of like real perfection. It's got to be one straight line when you go down. You have to turn the back all the way around. You have to maintain eye contact throughout the movement. So let's go ahead and do this 10 times, 5 times on each side with someone cutting at you. And we'll run this line right here. So Frankie, you'll be cutting from here. Ricardo, you'll be working with Steve, cutting from here 5 times on each side. There should be no flopping sound when you do the technique. That's right. Sorry. The Russian starter. No. No, I didn't go up. No. Just make sure you come off on your feet. No. Got it. No. 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 Keep your knees close to your chest. No. 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 That looks a lot better, Ricardo. As you're doing these techniques in the sonic feed test, for the green belt and for the purple belt test, if Ricardo's doing the technique, and I'm cutting at him, kind of have to feel it. Good imagery is that if he has his nose pierced with a ring, a fishing line tied to it. And he does the roll, I'm holding that fishing line tight so his nose is always coming out. Yeah, that, like, one old colleague of mine used that once when explaining, I was like, I like that, I'm going to keep that. But, so you really have to, when you do the technique, you really have to keep your eyes on them as you're doing the roll. This is important for that test. Okay, let's go back to it. So, listen, no. It's going in the right direction. So, Hook. Toast. Toast. Okay, sort off from that. Okay, once again, this is the technique Sha-to. Sha-to. See? Sha-to. So from here, he's going to be using his left hand, he's going to be gripping my gi. I cover, and then he strikes. 1, I drop back, and I receive with nagashi, the forearm. Then from this position, I shift back in, and I strike with boshiken to the point below the ear, and I come up with my right foot, kicking with sune, the shin, into the genitals. And I pull this like that. It's a pretty simple kata. But understanding the flow is the movement is like a cracking whip. You're here, and it's whoa, boom, bah, that. Quick, very quick. 1, 2, 3, and back. So this is like very similar timing as I said the other night to Yokuto, where you're here, you move, and the boshiken just leads the kick. It's not, there's a bit of a time gap here in my demonstration because I was talking, but you cover, you drop back and receive, and then you come in, boom, like this. And you're using the tip of your thumb. And it's not, it can be like this. But the way I last did it with my teacher was almost like the palm is going against the neck, and you're pressing the tip of the thumb to this point below the ear, getting the neck sideways, and then so like a whip. So you're dropping 1, 2, then kick with the shin, and then pull like that. You should have, it's 2 kicks. So as the head stops, you're going to the side, receive, push, kick, pull back. And what I like to see when you do the technique is receive, push, kick, and hold it for a second, then pull the foot back. So cover, drop, pull, and then pull the foot back. Understand? I don't want to see a snap. I want to see this. Drop, hit, kick, and then back. Demonstrate control with that kick. Does everybody understand? Okay. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm going to try to make it as good as possible. Because last class I got from maybe actually I mentioned it in your face, so that's how you do it yourself.
Nope. It's supposed to be when you go out, you step back.
Alright, so 5 each side, I guess?
That's inside. You're stepping.
Not too late to make sure my step back.
There we go. Much better. Nope. And it's good. 1, 2. Nope. I don't want to do this. Nobody wants to do it. But you stop. Nope. Cool. Right. Yeah. It's my turn. Cool. Cool. Yep. So, my face is here. If I get hit, I get hit.
I'll start slow.
Cool. Who hits me all the time? It's me.
Let's go from there.
Answer. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Oh, I didn't sound like that.
What are you, rocket science robot? Cool. Huh. Everything is true results.
We're going.
Cool. 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 Okay, let's switch. Rotate. Yeah, we can anchor. So I want to hear a key eye on the kick. So Frank, movement is like this. Watch the camera for it. So from here, like that. It can be with whatever side. Frankie's doing this like big reverse punch like this, which means I have to switch up the kicking leg. So if he's holding me like this, and his body's bladed like that, I can't hit him here. I actually have to change the position of my body to make the strike happen. Otherwise, I break my balance by leading my torso forward in trying to reach. Okay, so there's going to be an advance to the foot. You're not going to grab him unless you're here and it's like this. You square off with each other. But then it doesn't matter. Okay. So he covers, and I really want to keep well, that's okay. Then you didn't do anything wrong. But keep the movement slow but fluid. 1, 2, 3. And the 3 is powerful. 1, 2, 3. Like a whip. So here, 1, 2, pull! And back. And that's it. Alright? Also, when you get this kick, if they do the correct kick on you, kind of drop back and go into a back roll or just get out of there. Don't just stand there like this. Alright? Because what's going to happen to your body when all of a sudden your head's going over here like this, and then you're getting kicked straight up into the genitals by the shin. You don't even see it coming. Okay, so how the body responds? Please simulate that a bit. Alright, let's go, guys. One more time, shot goal. Nope. So, Miguel, my thoughts are good. The Friday session, I'm leaving completely up to you. If you want it to be just private, just you, and maybe like Grayson and Scott if he comes out or whoever. I mean, and if you just want to cover Q material, do our testing then. I mean, that I'm going to be there for you. I'm thinking I'm going to fly out Friday morning. Two. So,
so we could do 2 hours, whatever you want, Friday night. Totally. I mean, that's totally up to you.
No, it's just a shift of the way. Yeah, you said it's
I think, Miguel, one way, a good way of looking at it might be, like Hosegogi students, like Grayson, his guys, you, your guys, and then we train as a group. And of course, whoever's in San Diego and is acquiring a facility, they're obviously invited. And then, Melissa and Ricardo, if they come up, but anybody who's associated to this dojo, I think maybe a Friday night special thing, no charge. We just get together and we work on. The important point, though, is what you want. This is Miguel's thing. Everybody else kind of has to follow your lead on this.
so. 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 Okay. The hand that blocks it goes into that point, or is the hand that shoots?
Where'd you go now? Yeah, you can go. We'll go back.
So. 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 Okay, good straight bars. Great. Switch. And I like to do some light stand-up taijutsu randori. That's what I call taijutsu randori. It's like sparring with the feeling and maintaining growth of taijutsu, body technique, and fluidity. So please, randori is usually like
Float?
no, randori is like usually inside a certain containment of rules and regulations, sparring. Like taijutsu, there's no rules and regulations, so you can simulate different things. Like I was explaining the other day, like touching the inside of the leg and stuff, like the fluidity is like the most important thing, flowing with each other. So when I attack you, you go ahead and do your movement slow, whatever. You attack me, and you go back and forth, okay? It's, that's it, okay? You understand?
It's very back and forth. It's not like I attack, I fight technique, it's over.
Well, no, because that's more like kata. So if I'm here like this, you have no idea what I'm going to do. But I'm going slow, and you need to counter that movement. So there's an element of spontaneity. You don't know what my attack is going to be. You counter however you move. And then you get back up, and I get back up, and as I'm getting up, you're coming at me with something else. Another punch or kick or grab or choke. And I fluidly, counter out of that. Just go back and forth. You don't get up, set your combine, and then go into a technique. It's like just constant melee, but slow and fluid.
So there's really no attacker.
There's no attacker, no defender. It's just back and forth, but non-competitive.
Right.
Okay. Right. Let's go. That's way too fast, right? Keep it slow and fluid. You're snappy and stiff. So, good. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Use multiple strikes and footwork. Hook.
All right.
So, go for your finish on the ground too. You guys can take it to the ground if you want. That's fine. However it moves, it moves. Maybe not the wisest choice, man. Oh. Oh. So. I think it should be 100%. Yeah. Try to find just work with each other. You're rolling with each other. You're not competing. You're just rolling, moving back and forth. Miguel told me to tell you guys it's like controlled chaos.
That's more.
I know. Do you hear that, Miguel? So, Liame, original positions. Great. Switch. You got? Neck. Toe. Okay, so stop for a second. Talking about the reversals. In this type of sparring, the reversal happens when your person blocks a punch and thinks, like, at that point, if they hesitate, then you go in for a counter. Okay, let's go. So, there should be no setting up like that, guys. It's constant movement back and forth. There's your counter, Frank. When he hesitates, you got to counter. finger.
Okay, young man, back to your original position. Switch.
Last round.
Wait. Us. Hajime.
Got those two knees. Ricardo and Liam, keep going, keep going. You gotta stop. Just watch these guys. This is very healthy training that these guys are doing right here, in my opinion. This is good. We're working together, nice, challenging each other a little bit. You turn it up, you turn it down. Boom, good, nice counter, good. See, Ricardo's not going 110%. He's just kind of looking for those opportunities. Boom, he's taking something. on it. Good. Let's see that. You guys get the feeling. Like that. It's really good. It's not like, wow. It's not, setting up and this stuff. Just nice flow. Good. Sit, line up. And it's his first class, guys. Nice training. So we worked on Chateau. Good look at Gyaku Nagare early on in class. Getting this down, making sure that this foot shifts. We get the pivot, turn, looking over the opposite shoulder throughout the roll. Then we looked at it from the Sankyu level, cutting at your opponent with a sword. Training the technique from Gyaku Nagare to Soko Kaiten version 2 for seeing what the differences are. Then we went into the technique overview from the Chateau. You see me hitting, kicking to the pommel. Doing some sparring at the end. Good class, guys. If you're sticking around for Kenjutsu, please grab Bokuto, and then we'll get started. How are you feeling? Work?
Yeah.
Miguel, is that a night or are you going to be sticking around? We're working on Kocho Gaishi. Kocho Gaishi.
I'll get to. I'm gonna see if my mom actually has money on her right now. If not, I'll get to you on Monday.
That's good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about those?
By Tabi?
Yeah.
In Japan. I bought these in Tsukiji at the fish market. They're a lot cheaper than at the ninja stores. Fishermen wear these type of boots.
Oh no.
Thank you, you too. So give your mother my best, please.
I was talking about this.
Oh. The coconut water? Yeah. In the grocery store.
I had one.
Your campers. Don't go to the juice section, go to the water section. You know why?
Water.
You're catching on, Frank.
There it is.
Sorry, missed last night, but Brianna has the opportunity to go to Greece and Italy next year with school. And we had meetings on it last night, and it was long.
But you can do it?
Yeah, it's gonna be like five grand, but I think it's well worth it. It's a
Your kids doing something like that?
trip.
Yeah, did they do something overseas? My brother, when he was in high school, did the Siberian Rail. Yeah, I took the training for a big chunk of the trip, like 3 days or something like that. I don't think he'd have, knowing that experience, I don't think he'd have his kids doing it. Cool, so, yeah, so Kocho Gaishi is the GMU technique. Kocho Gaishi. No, the discussion, Dan was like, isn't it Kocho Giri? Right. I said, no, it's Kocho. I said, then you get back out and say it's Kocho Giri. And I came back out and I said, okay, it's Kocho Giri. And then I said, okay, Dan, because oftentimes Dan is like a computer with that information, so all right, I give him the benefit of the doubt. Then I went and checked in the Den show, and what's that? It's in Buddha Halls. Kocho. They're in here somewhere. Kocho Gaishi. Kocho Giri Gaishi. Okay, so let's get warmed up with the kata, and then we'll begin Kocho Gaishi.
do it last week. We'll do it again tonight. And then we'll set it up. So let's get started. Beginning, and then do each technique with each person one time. Okay? And we'll do it with vocal both time instead of the Kuroshina. That way we won't be finding like this week.
One time each person.
One time each person. Hi. And John, with you, it's up to you if you want to do the Henkel Waza. It's fine. Right.
So.
Yeah, hold. Yeah.
So we say that. Open up, yeah. But we're all about this way. We need something comes. So it's still sending you back. So it says,
Speak up here. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Piage is this.
Oh, that smells. So as he cuts, out here, it's all the left hand, cutting up to the wrist and thrusting to the face. Especially if you always step out to the left. And we'll take out together. Come on. Cutting up. Lifting the arms up. And then turning the sword, and stepping 3 paces just into the face. Is it working out? Okay. Everything's nuts.
The Buddha Hall videos are as good as they get. The quality of them suck, but the ones I just got like 200 of them done in almost HD. They were transferred over from. I explained this to you, right? So I was just looking at them, looking at Kocho Gaishi, and I had just come back from England training with Sensei on those all of these. So yeah, it's good. And I had done the year before in Belgium too. Yeah.
That's good.
Before I had all those kids.
Let's drop the cars up. Get back at it.
No, I don't think so. You gotta work to pay that college off, right?
Scotch.
Yeah. You gotta get excited up.
Yeah.
We're just, we're cutting it.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Each knee, causing him to turn his body. One, two, three.
That is, Yeah, I'm starting to the outside. Alright, turn it. So you actually, your time is facing the same way his time is on you. His arms are it's to the kidney and the tricep. Right? Let's get started. So, this has to be different. It was like this. Stepping right before you. Right before. So, this one's you're gonna do what I did to you. You're gonna try and cut me. I gotta do that.
Correct.
Right. That's it.
That's correct.
So I have a question.
Hi.
When someone's on inside, what precipitates before I do my toe kick? Is he just coming straight through me, or is he trying to come over the top, almost like Saturday after, but I'm not pulls from me. He's trying to do this. Just that. Okay. He's trying to push it. Inside out. He's trying to go. Yeah. So the one you're asking is with the right hand. The other one is with the left. Thank you. Give me this right, so you can listen. And it's Steve in the eyes. It's tilted. On the belt. Get the head over the.
I can't see how I'm gonna see the eyes on you if my blade is, your head is here. That's the way that.
Or you think it's okay if you're part of a separation. Yeah. You're going to pull that over.
Okay.
You're just going to step through and disappear. No, forget how you get side out. Just try to go the top of the left and falls to up. You look at
Which side is this one?
Yeah. Ichi. Hey! What? Yeah! What? Fundamental error. That's it? That's it. Shut up! Making a mistake. See if John can pick it up. Yeah? Don't guess. See if you can see what it is. What is it? No, no, you're using your photo key as you're moving. You're warm. Yeah, you're not making it this time.
Oh,
No. No, the last time. Very obvious mistake. So as you're moving like this. Do your cross step as you're stepping in like this. No, it's Peter. You're doing the Okaluki. My foot's be here, that way I can dance this way. If my foot's like this, I'm moving like this, I'm cross stepping. I have to take a step to be able to move this way. So the opening is here with the foot. Like side. This is like kind of hard.
yeah.
So when you're closing this distance and you're using no Okaluki, it's here like this. This foot is in line. So this is here. Here, the lead foot is always pointing here. So yeah. There. This I go down is always here. This when I'm like this, you should attack. Because I have to take a step to readjust my balance. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah, man, I have to stop here. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock, and I want to spend 15 minutes dedicated to the curriculum that I want to work. Say. Mucho gaishi. I'm going to break it down. Sorry. Mucho gaishi, I'm going to break it down into 3 different techniques. We're looking at 3 variations. One is the orthodox technique, where the opening isn't so big. I'm kind of teaching it. I don't want to say I've been teaching it wrong, but I've been really sort of exaggerating the shift to the left, being very open. The Saigaku is as you close it. Motekata is as I'm moving like this, side to side, side to side, like this. 1, 2. Closing my distance in here, and then from here, it's pretty much a 1, 2. You're springing off the left, cutting into the kote. I'm going to sit on, okay? In Saigaku. Sorry, I want to make sure you don't can see this and I don't have the right screen. Excuse me, John.
Sorry, Miguel.
Okay, on the Saigaku, I'm closing my distance. Everything here is the same. I'm studying the movement of my opponent, what his skill level is, and then from here, as opposed to sending a fake this direction, causing him to thrust, putting my weight on this left, quickly, boom, boom, and cutting to the wrist. This is the Motegata. Saigaku is like I'm coming in with it, like making him think that I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut to his neck like this. So it's a very deep bait like this. And then, shoo, I cut him like this. So this one is here. Like I'm really in a front leaning stance, making it look like I'm coming in and I'm cutting like this to the neck with a deep leap in. Okay? This is going to really, as I close in, go! And cut to the neck. Now, that's Saigaku. Saigaku Sono Ni. Is as I do this, close my distance in. Boom. As I close my distance in, I do this. You thrust, but you get my timing. You see I'm coming around, and then you pull back. No. You just pull your right foot back, and I come in and ski. So, yeah, so do it to me. So here, yep, and I thrust. Boom! Right. But I got you on that one, actually, because you went dive the sword down. So I should have come in. Like, so when you come through, again, here, yeah. You're still down again. Yeah! Right. Yeah. So when I come in on your wrist, Seigan, I'm here. I go deep. One, right there. Like that. That's it. So coming into Uko, I keep it here. And you move, and I thrust to the face because this movement is, he comes in, does the thrust, he shifts to the side, slip back. Understand? So first Saigaku, you complete the technique. Second Saigaku, the timing is better. They leap back, but you see them on continue with the thrust.
All times to the wrist.
Nope. The first one, the Motegata is to the left wrist. The orthodox form is to the left, to the wrist. Saigaku is bait to the neck, and then quickly spring to here. And then Saigaku Sono Ni, bait to the neck, he moves. All right, gotcha. That's it. He pulls the leg back. So, pull the leg back, thrust. That's it.
So the first one is coming to the neck, right?
First Saigaku is to the neck. First Saigaku. Second Saigaku is to the neck. You countered my timing. Let's continue with the thrust. You got all that? 3 techniques total. Let's go. How you doing, Brian?
All right.
Too much information?
No. Just when you did it last time, it looked like even if you didn't pull back, and you came in with the thrust, it would still work. You could still get him in the neck because his lower than it.
Right, but no. His timing is going to be like this. So here, his timing might be like that. Like he realizes, he's baiting me. As I'm like right here, he goes to the side. It's like, he's baiting me, and I come back, and it continues. So you get working with faster guys in this art, man, and they're like fast. So this is a good technique to train and practice, like not cutting like this. What it's for.
So you only go down to that shoulder level.
You don't need to, right? I mean, why would you go down to cut to here?
Well, I'm saying you don't want to. You only go to about shoulder level. You don't want to go any lower than that.
Well, just say, so inside Yaku, you're a deeper fake, and then you go to the neck. So now in Sono Ni, it's that deep fake, and you go into the neck, but he steps back, so there's no need to go farther because you're at the neck, and this is you step back and you just keep moving forward. Right. So it's kind of like just a continuation of side Yaku number 1. You can just keep moving forward.
Right. That's 2, right?
You're cutting into high. Yes, there's only 2 variations. On the Motegata, though, remember, you're not going deep. You're just closing the distance, and it's the ball, the foot, and the cut. You're making him think that on this one, cut, left, cut. You're making him think you're cutting the right kote, but you quickly bounce off the left to the right and cut the left.
Sayagaki is just more of a cell to that side
Yes.
with a little bit of sword movement. Whereas the first one, you don't really move the sword. You just kind of lean that way.
Yeah, you
You
just
come around. The second one is you give a little flick,
Yeah.
and then you come around to the neck.
Yes. Yeah.
So you have to, until you're going for the neck, but step back, so you just.
Right, so then
Right.
I'm not getting the neck, go straight.
Get on, let me go. All right, let's go.
I want to leave it up here. Yeah, but
Just have
if
it
this
up
is here, you'd see it as a wider part.
Sure.
You go from my neck. I step back. Yeah.
Getting that before was, it looked like even if you did not pull back, it would still work.
Right. Well, I'm going for your risk, but I see that I realize that you're just baiting me. Now
I'm not going
you're
there.
hopping over the other side, and I realize I'm in big trouble, so I jump back a little bit to get out of the way.
Still in trouble.
You're cut up, and you say, yeah, still got you.
Too easy. You just think we were going last week, we were going to the left, and to the right. 2 more again to the left, and to the right. Yeah, don't get the pattern going. Yeah.
It's basically the thing. Right. Well, you're slow.
What time each?
How many times you go?
With each one at once. We did the.
So this,
One
time with each person?
Right, let's line up. We're going to continue on to the Saigaku.
I'll do it on Saturday as well. Okay. Great. So the Bojitsu guys, I know some of you on Brutal Hall. You do the Bojitsu, right?
yeah, we gotta start coming back.
You did. You were doing the workshop for a while. So there's in all the newly discovered videos. Basically, the story is in 2006, as you remember, I got a 4D set, very successful, called Taijutsu Fundamentals. Followed it up with Advanced Fundamentals, which was all of the Taijutsu basics from each one of the Yuha, as well as all the weapons basics of sword, combo, and yard. Yeah, and all professionally done. But this was back when some other dojo had published books and manuals and stuff without Sensei's approval, and he just put the kibosh on everything. He put the organization in a pretty bad light in some circles. People were really thought the Jim Thomas was pretty on the up and up. It sucks. So Sensei was like, nothing, nobody do anything anymore. So I was like, okay, just finished a 4 DVD set, professionally edited, all done, here you go. Okay, no problem. That was in 2008. I kind of was hand in hand when all the pirating started happening. The videos, but now, to put it up on Brutal Hall, I asked my videographer to make them, instead of encoding them for DVD, encode them for video for the internet. So he sent me these, what you see on Brutal Hall, which by today's standard, back in 2008, fast forward 6 years, videos progressed so far online, they suck. So I went back to him and I said, hey, Mike, re-encode those for today's high definition standard. That way, not HD, let's see that quality. So he redid all of them, and then he delivers them to me. Dude, there's like 60 videos in here I've never seen before. I started watching. Holy ridiculous. So I got 60 videos that I'm ready to put up on Brutal. So we have the the Bojitsu, like in the Tento Menuchi Basic, where you're striking to the head. We have then Menuchi Tachi-ai, where you're like using fighting, pressure. And you the principle of Godo-sen and Sendo-sen, where they attack, like bam, or you push, and pursue. So like all the different pressure against someone trying to hit you with a sword. All those exercises. Those are so you can see a lot of that stuff shuttled up on the field. Anyhow, thanks guys. Enough of my chatter. Have a wonderful evening. Miguel, I need you to let me know immediately how many new T-shirts you want. I've got a small number, and they're ready to go. So let me know if you need any larges or XLs. Okay, I'm signing off. Have a nice evening.
Dan, do you know if Dan comes to Thursday night classes or Thursday night training?
Does Dan come to Thursday night training?
I brought him in time for Smart.
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes, sir.